Don Lemon shocked by deep blue New Jersey voters' support for Trump in 2024. You know why I love this story? Don Lemon basically does his man on the street interview. I don't know if they have it looks like they don't actually have the tweet. He was in Atlantic City, I think, right?
Yeah.
And he's walking up to people and he's like, who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala? And a lot of people are basically saying Trump. And then he's like, why? Here's what I absolutely love right now, okay? One person said Trump for the win. And he says, does it have anything to do with being a woman? Okay. One guy said 4 years ago was a lot better. I made a lot more money than I do now. Lemon pushed back and said, I know you feel that way, but that's not actually what the record shows. The economy was better under Biden. The voter laughed and Lemon said, I'm serious. And then the guy said, do you watch CNN? To Don Lemon. Now, here's what I find really funny about this with Don Lemon. This is the Democrat argument. To all of those listening, when you're sitting down with mom and dad or your aunt and your uncle and they're liberal or whatever, and they're like, well, the statistics show that the economy is actually better under Biden than it was under Trump. Say, then why does everyone think it's bad? Ask, like, who do you believe more? A government statistician or literally a run-of-the-mill carpenter guy who's like, I can't afford to make ends meet? Why is it that the independent voters, 2-1, and Republican voters are all saying the economy is not doing well, but Democrats think it is? Don Lemon going to a guy who quite literally is saying, I'm not making as much money as I used to. And he goes, you're actually wrong. The economy's better. It's like, my guy, I'm not making money. Why are you telling me some statistic? It's the most insane talking point from liberals right now when they're like, actually, according to the government, inflation is down, unemployment is down, and things are better than ever. And there's like some lady and she's like 110 pounds, gaunt, being like, I can't feed my kids.
It's according to Biden. His economy is great, so I don't know why you would question it. It's just like a gaslighting campaign, and I hate to use that word. I feel like it's sometimes overused, but in this case, they're telling you to your face, as he asked him genuinely, like, why are you voting? And he's like, it was better. I was doing better financially under Trump. He's like, no, you weren't. Yeah. You don't know anything about him.
I'll just show this, okay? When you walk up to a regular person and go, the data suggests the economy is good, and 53% say it's getting worse, 27 say getting better, and 18% saying the same. 53%, the majority of people are saying the economy is getting worse. And then Don Lemon walks up and goes, you're wrong, actually. The things you're experiencing with being unable to afford gas, rent, groceries, or otherwise are all just you because you're a failure and everyone else is doing well.
People can't afford as much. You know, I sell finished goods. For example, people can't afford 5 pounds of whey protein at a time now. We had to standardize the 2-pounders. Because people just can't afford to buy that much. So they'll just save up, wait for the paycheck to come in. They'd rather buy every 1 week to 2 weeks and budget then than buy a month in advance because people just don't have the expendable income. I know this from a micro standpoint, running multiple businesses that sell finished goods. At the end of the average household does not have as much expendable income. And that's from my direct in the economy. And that's the problem with the government right now. That's why I need to run for office sooner or later, is that none of these people have ever run a business. They've ever balanced a balance sheet. They've never done a P&L. They have no idea how this works. They've never had to deal with, the funniest thing was when someone pointed out a Walmart made this much operating profit. And someone's like, no, operating profit is not what you made. That is, they don't even know how these work. You need someone with business acumen. And that's where Trump kind of gets it.